Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to another Sunday stream. This is where we talk about your experience with the car dealership, how you went out, how you called, emailed, texted, what you said to the salespeople, what they told you. Hopefully you got the car that you were looking for. Hopefully you got the best possible deal. The reason I say hopefully is because unless you're educated, unless you know what you're doing, you can only hope. A car salesman is going to get trained, 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 and trained again to sell, 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 sell. If a car salesman is going to get trained, wouldn't it make sense for you to get trained also? Wouldn't it make sense for you to become a professional car buyer? There's very few things in life that we need to be professionals at. There's really about a dozen. That's it. If you know a dozen things pretty damn good, you should be fine. How to buy a house, how to pick out a life partner, how to invest, how to buy cars. How to buy cars is one of them, because you're gonna spend a lot of money on cars. Even though it's not $250,000 one time, it's $250,000 over lifetime. So you're gonna spend on cars more, if not more, than on a house. Wouldn't it make sense for you to get educated? The salesman is gonna get trained, 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 and trained again, because the dealership wants the salesman to make money for the dealership. The salesman is working for the dealership, and the salesman's allegiance is to the dealership. It has to make he or she, the salesman, has to make money for the dealership, guys. The salesman is not committed to you. The salesman is committed to the dealership. Their number one priority is to make money for the dealership, not to save you money, not to get you the best possible deal. It's a funny thing happened. No, not funny, just an interesting thing happened to me. A salesman contacted me this morning. He texted me, and he's like, well, Dan, you say to ask for 25% off MSRP, but he gave me a breakdown of, this is the price for the car that the dealership is paying. There's 4% holdback, blah blah blah. Well, here's the thing, guys. The salesman's job, literally the salesman's job in the essence, is to protect the margin on the car. This is where the dealership bought the car. Here's where they're selling the car. The salesman's job is to protect this money here. That's it. That's what the salesman does. Without salesmen, we would just negotiate with managers. And managers don't have time to come back and fight us and to negotiate. They don't have time. That's why there are salesmen. Guys, how many of you, when you go to the car dealership, need to be convinced to buy a product that you came in to buy? Think about that. If the salesman, if some people are going to say, guys, I'm going to get to your questions, put him in here, I'm going to get to him, I promise. That's what this is for, Hopefully I can get some of your questions answered. You went out, you had an experience, talk to me. Let's have a huddle after the game, okay? So put your questions in here. I'm gonna get to them in just a couple of minutes. So hold on, where was I? Oh yeah, some people will say the dealership needs a salesman to sell. To sell what? The person, the customer, drove over to the dealership to buy that product. It literally makes no sense. If somebody needs to be sold something, why would that person be driving to the fucking to the dealership? I don't see salesmen at Walmart. I just went to Walmart today, bought some stuff. No salesman was trying to sell me some fucking potatoes. No salesman was trying to sell me bananas. Nobody. Because nobody's trying to scam me with fucking bananas and potatoes. They're not. I'm not buying bananas for 75 cents a pound and then By the time I get to register, oops, the price just got to 80 cents a pound by magic. No, when I go to Walmart, I see bananas at 75 cents a pound. That's what I'm gonna see at the register. That's what I'm gonna see. And here's the cool thing. Even if there was a accidental or mistake price, the store will honor that price. I've seen it time and time again. I've been in situations where I say, hold on, there's a different price tag over there, and the cashier's like, oh, I'm sorry, we screwed up. Okay, you are gonna give the price that we advertise. Obviously, we're gonna go and change it for everybody else, but everybody, you and everybody that bought before you're gonna change the price, you're gonna get the honored price at $75 on bananas. With cars, it doesn't work like that. A person comes in, they see the price online. The person comes in, all right, let's buy this car. Like literally, I'm looking for a car right now for a girl. I mean, the dealership's like, oh, we have this car listed at $9,000. I was like, okay, so I'm trying to negotiate from $9,000, blah blah blah. Because I mean, $9,000 is hold on a second. $9,000 was a pretty good price, but I still want to pinch pennies. I still want to negotiate even lower. So this salesman says, well, actually, it's not $9,000. It's $9,000 plus $1,500 on top of that. So they're literally advertising fake price, and they're allowed to do that. Guys, if you think the congressman, the fucking some kind of magical politician, some kind of magical fucking fairy unicorn is gonna fix the situation, they won't. Hold on, guys. For some reason, I don't know why. Again, one of my batteries is acting up. Give me 7 seconds. I'm gonna change a battery in my microphone, and I'll be right back. All right, I think we're back. Flyby. We need to give some. No, I actually. Here's the fun thing. I bought batteries, and I don't know why. Like the battery indicator on the microphone, it's like not telling me when the battery is low. It only. It's like messed up. It only shows me when the battery is like pretty much at like 1%. It should be telling me when it's low, but. All right, let me get to some of the questions, and then all right, Flyby, dude, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it, buddy. Peppermint Tea, hi Dan, happy Sunday. How's it going, Peppermint Tea? Glad to see you in here. Gary, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. They need to teach this skill in high school, dude. Flyby. One of the things that I actually want to do is I'm afraid if I'm gonna have a slow month, I want to do some college speaking gigs or high school speaking gigs. You know, I really want to do it. I just need to get on it. I don't even know who to contact. I mean, it's such a complicated process. Like, hey guys, can I do some speaking in your college? Like, oh, we have to make sure you're not a terrorist. Okay. Mike Bornkamp, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Gary E, a Ford salesman told me today if they sell a car at invoice, they only got $1,300 they can deal with. I said, you can blow smoke up someone's ass, but someone's butt, but not mine, not mine. Okay, Gary, don't trust car salesmen. Like I said, if I could have every single car dealership make zero money from now on, I would. I would. The amount of money that they have taken from people, I think they deserve what's coming to them. C Cruz or Cruz. I made 111 offers to dealership this week and used your email. Had no luck. Ask for 30% off, right? So if you're not getting 30% off, let's try 25. Let's try 20. You know what I mean? See what you can get. If you have like 50 dealerships telling you no, absolutely no, okay, you can't do 30. Okay, let's go with 25. Right? At 25, you're gonna have some. At 20, you're gonna have even more. So does that make sense? Like sometimes there is not enough meat on the bone. With some cars, there just isn't. Right? When you're asking, when you were having MSRP of like $18,000 on a car and you want 30% off, well, that car is base model car. It's super cheap. They can't really do anything. Whenever you're buying a $60,000 truck, there's definitely meat on the bone. Whenever you're buying a $40,000 car, there is plenty of meat. You know what I mean? Or if you're buying a used car, sometimes the dealership, well, it's not going to be with 111 dealership, but the dealership doesn't have a lot of money. That's very rare though. So you asked for Cruise. You had 30% off, right? That's what you're offering. If they say, no, we can't do 30% off, I ask them, what can you do? They say no to 30. Maybe they can do 25. Does that make sense? So they say 25. Okay, not a problem. 25. Can you do 27? Does that make sense? So you have your standard here. Then they say no, yes or no. Okay, most likely 90% they say no. What you do is you say, okay, what is your level? Okay, so you kind of play this game, play, negotiate, and you come up to a price. Makes sense? And then you have 5, 6, 7 different buyer orders. Okay, and you see which one you like the most. Make sense? Gary, did you get the price you were looking for? Hi Dan, what's up? Patrick, what's going on, buddy? So I'm looking to buy a used car. Can I fully trust everything on Carfax? Abso-fucking-lutely not. No. No. The Carfax is only good for miles. That is the only thing that I really use it for. Like, you know, I get it for 90% miles, and then 10% does the car have accidents or damage on it, so I can use it to lower the price. So for those of you that are in 60-minute training program, for those of you that are in the course, there's a script, there's an email, how to say, like what to say, how to say it, and one of the things that I teach in there is it's this magical fucking line. Some of you are you're lucky you're in the stream. I'm gonna teach you something. Okay. Hey, does the car have any? Does the Carfax have any accidents on the car? The salesman is gonna be like, okay, let me check. Perfect. The salesman, and I am looking at the Carfax also, right? Because I have the Carfax or I don't have the Carfax. You know, whether I do or don't depends on the situation. Depends whether the dealer provided the Carfax or not. Whether if the car has accidents, I ask them, is there any accidents or damage on the Carfax? If there is, I ask them. If there isn't, I don't ask it, right? So I see there's accident or damage or accident and damage reported to the Carfax, right? I ask him that. The salesman says, yeah, there was some accident and damage reported in 2012, 2016, whatever, right? Blah, blah, blah. It was very minor damage. It was just probably a scratch, less than $500, blah, 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 blah. Okay, okay. Very minor, probably a scratch, less than $1,000, less than $500. Okay. And then I do this. Oh, damn it. I was hoping for this price there wouldn't be any accidents or damage on the Carfax. And then you shut up. You shut up and you put this into the fucking world, this disappointing attitude, this sentence of disappointment. And they heard the tone, they heard the words, and they heard how you reacted, right? Then the salesman is gonna start to defend, and it's actually good. So the salesman is like, okay, I want to sell this car. This guy wants to buy this car because he obviously hasn't hung up, but he's not happy with this. So you look at the fact. You have a fact here: accidents and damage reported to the Carfax. He is telling you it's not a problem, but you're telling me it is a problem, right? And then you tell him, all right, I trust you, it wasn't anything major, right? You tell him, I trust you, it wasn't anything major. But unfortunately, I can't pay the price you are looking for because I'm going to get railed on the next trade-in of this car. Next time I'm going to trade in this car, I'm going to get railed by a dealership. And I don't want that. I trust the car was fixed properly. But, I don't want to get railed on the next trade-in. Even though you're not going to be trading this car for the next 20 fucking years. You're going to be driving this car until the wheels fall off. This is why you're lowering the price. You're not just lowering the price because you're being a dick. Oh, you can't. There's different reasons. This is just one of the excuses that you can use to validate why you are lowering the price. It makes your position not being such a dick, but more understandable or realistic. Makes sense? So you're telling me, hey, I want to lower the price because the next time I'm gonna trade in this car, I'm gonna get 10% less or 20% less on a trade-in or blah 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 blah. And the salesman can say, hey, you know what? We would give you this would not matter. When we traded this car, this didn't matter for us. I know for you it didn't matter, but the next salesman is not gonna be as generous as you are. So you can use this when negotiating. So you asked, can I trust the Carfax? Absolutely not. The only thing that I would trust, kind of, are the miles, and again, you have to know what you're looking for. And then the accidents and damage reported to the Carfax. Keep in mind, even if it has no accidents, no damage, there is, I would say, somewhere around 20% chance, maybe even 25% chance that this car has an accident or reported or damage, but it wasn't reported. Make sense? How many of you, guys, raise your hands, how many of you know somebody or have a car that has accidents on it, damage, but it's not being reported to the Carfax? Does that make sense? So when you go to the auction, you see all these fucking cars damaged with accidents, blah, blah, blah. You need fenders, need bumpers, needs paint jobs, need Bondo. The Carfax says clean Carfax. The dealer is going to get it. They're going to fix it. You won't even know. Unless you do a proper pre-purchase inspection like how I teach in the course. All right, next question. Tom Uchiha. Dan, you rock. Everyone leaving motherfucking likes so everyone can hear this knowledge. Thanks, man. Guys, I appreciate the likes. Appreciate the thumbs up. Appreciate the videos that you are sharing on Facebook. Like, I just did 2 videos in like last 2 weeks exposing 2 dealerships. One dealership is charging $1,000 for like a freaking car wash or something like that. A detail in your, I forgot what they were calling it. It was like vehicle preparation or something. But it's a fancy way of saying $1,000 for a car wash, a fucking detailing. Somebody else that can do it for $100 or $150, they're charging you $1,000. Peppermint tea. How am I supposed to email the dealership? I'm seeing on Car Gurus has pre-filled out messages. How do I get their direct mail? So first, you could go to the website of the dealership and email from there. But that's okay. You can email from the actual the little pre-filled areas. You can do that. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Just make sure you're using a separate email that you set up specifically for this. So you from the form from Car Gurus, you email them, right? Then so you just copy and paste the email, and then because you're using Chrome like a professional person, you would have everything auto filled in, right? Everything is auto filled in. You just Control V on your keyboard. That's it. You're just sending out the same message. Then they're gonna respond to you with automatic response, or a salesman is gonna do the same thing. Control V, just paste one of his standard emails. They're gonna reply with automatic or a standard reply. Then you're gonna send them a full length array, like an email with whatever you want, because most likely this box in Car Gurus or AutoTrader, whatever the fuck you guys want to use, they only allow like 100 fucking characters or something bullshit. It's pretty much designed to, hey, I'm an idiot, can you please contact me? They won't allow you to send an actual email with everything that you're looking for. They give you like 3 fucking like if 3 sentences, like 2 fucking sentences you can put in. So what I do is I actually have everything written out in Word document. Then I cut it, like I do there's a tool that's called snipping tool on Windows. I use that, cut it out, and then I turn that into an image, into a JPEG, and then I just send that shit out with like a message. Hey, I sent you a picture, take a look at this or whatever, right? Or you can do an actual Control V with the email, right? So everybody's getting the same full length reply. They give you a standard reply, automated reply, and then you hit them with the full list of, hey, my name is blah blah blah, we're searching nationwide for the best possible choice on the following car, we're looking to buy within the next couple of days, we have cash or financing ready, we can go with whatever you want, blah blah blah, this is my zip code, please send me a buyer's order with my zip code. I have the whole email in there. Okay, okay. Michael Morales, Dan, you asked who to talk to. I am an alumni from Finance Club. We have had speakers come out for different financial literacy, but not car purchases. Michael Morales, I have no idea what alumni, is that how you read it? I'm an educated person, dude. I didn't even graduate fucking high school. I have no idea what that is. So I mean, alumni, Mr. Alumni, Michael Morales, if you can text me, kind of help me out. Who do I talk to in colleges or universities? Because I would love to do this. I'm not gonna charge anybody. I'll just do this shit for free. Because these people, these 18-year-olds, these 20-year-olds, they're gonna come out of college, and the salesmen are gonna pounce on them. You're a big boy now. You're finally ready to get your big boy adult car. Get out of your shit Civic. There's so much pressure on young adults. They're adults. I would say you're a fucking adult at 20 already, but you're still kind of young and not very experienced. There's gonna be so much pressure from the salesman to get into expensive purchases, which is a very bad idea. Michael Morales, do you asked to talk to oh, how am I supposed to, okay, hold on, read that one. Michael, just text me, bro. If you can text me, that'd be great. Or if anybody of you knows anybody who can help me out with this in like South Florida, That'd be great. You know, in universities or colleges, it doesn't matter. Hell, I'll even talk to somebody in high school. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a huge auditorium. Just a class, maybe an economics class or home ed, if that still exists in 2019. Would you be interested in coming to speak here if it's in your area? Yeah. I mean, I live in Miami area, so I don't know, Michael Morales. I don't know where you live, but if it's not too far to drive, I mean, yeah, I'll drive up there. See, Cruz. Yeah, nobody came close in their counter offers. The price range of the offers from 35 to 32. Well, C Cruz, text me. You know, I want to talk to you specifically. What car? Is it a used car? Is this a new car? You know, what's the situation? What kind of car it is? If you're asking for 35% on a new fucking Corvette, not gonna happen. On a new shit, on the 2020 Lexus that's just coming out, not gonna happen. If you're coming, you know, or the new shit that's coming out, right? Like the Kia Telluride, Hyundai Palisade, or the new Genesis that are coming out this year. It's not gonna happen. Everybody and their fucking mama is lining up for those cars. They get more customers than actual cars. So they have no reason to discount valuable cars like the fucking Corvette that just came out. But if it's not a very desirable car, then just text me. C or Cruz. I'm not sure how to read your name. Cruz, just fucking text me. My number is below. I'll help you out. I loved your videos and thanks for the help. You're welcome, buddy. Peppermint Tea, they will email you with their direct email. Yes, they will. Then on a topic of Carfax, the prices for rentals are priced more competitive since rental companies are self-insured. Ooh, rental companies are self-insured? Wow, this is dude, Michael, that is news to me. Holy crap, I love learning stuff. That's awesome. So rental companies like Hertz or you know, rent a car, they don't go through Geico. They got their own fucking insurance companies. That means they're barely paying anything for insurance. I mean, wow, that's awesome. Because I wasn't report. Oh, I know why they're insured. I know why they have their own insurance. I know why. Because when person signs up for the car, for a rental car, the person is asking, hey, do you want to get insurance with that? Not only they're making money from the car renting, but they're making money from the insurance, and they're probably making more money from insurance than the actual car. Woo! Michael, that's awesome. Holy crap, I just learned something. I get excited when I learn. Everybody else gets excited about different things. Two, there's more room for negotiation on previous rentals, like 1 or 2 years. Oh, dude, absolutely. Dude, I love buying rental cars. People are like, never buy a rental car. Why not? Like, if it's a sport car, obviously, it was molested worse than a fucking choir boy. But, if it's a boring car, a minivan, a fucking SUV, a Toyota Corolla, or a Camry, or a Chevy Malibu, well, nobody's gonna race that, right? It's just gonna be a boring old car. That's it. Nobody. And then I still do a pre-purchase inspection, so I don't care what's the status of the car is. It's a rental. It's a fleet car. It was a previous lease. It was owned by the grandma. No, it was owned by whoever. It doesn't matter to me. The pre-purchase inspection, the mechanics, the people that are doing this 10 fucking hours a day, 5-6 days a week, you know, are gonna tell me, does this car have problems or not? I don't have a magical spiritual woo connection with the car. Tell me your past history. Have you been abused? No, you know, this isn't magic. You pay people money, they use tools, very expensive tools, $2,000-3,000 computers. They have lifts. They're gonna lift up the car. They're gonna see things underneath. They're gonna take off the tires. They're gonna see stuff. People with tools, with expensive tools, an expensive skill set. They're gonna tell me what I need to know about the car. I'm not gonna be going around kicking the car. Oh, let me see if this does it sound right. How does it smell? You know, this is not 1970s. Back in 1970s, you could do that. because the complexity of the car was equivalent to tic-tac-toe. It was very simple. Nowadays, you open up a fucking car, there's 20, 30, 40 different fucking computers. You know what I mean? Michael, you're welcome, buddy. Just text me. We'll see what we can do. I don't know where you're located. Sea Cruise. On both of my cars, I had minor collisions. No airbags deployed. Less than $1,300. I'm screwed on my trade. Roughly, yes. Okay, Sea Cruise. The answer is yes. You're pretty much screwed. The salesman will absolutely lowball the shit on you. That's why I tell you guys, never, ever, 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 absolutely never sell a car to the dealership. There is no such a thing as a car trade-in. Are we 13 years old on a fucking playground trading baseball cards? Are we 3-year-olds trading Halloween candy? No, we're not. We're not trading anything. You're selling your car to the dealership, and then you're buying a car from the dealership. There's a sale here, and then there's a sale again. This is not trade-in. You're not trading shit, okay? You're selling a car and you're buying a car. Why would you sell a car to the dealership for a very low, unreasonable price? Why? Do you know about Facebook, Craigslist? Do you have friends? Do you have co-workers? Maybe one of them knows somebody who needs a car. Hey guys, I'm selling a car. I'll pay somebody $300 if somebody helps me to sell it. Do you want to give somebody $300 so they help you sell a car, or do you want to lose $3,000? Or you don't have to pay anybody $300. You can just sell the car yourself. There's Craigslist. For $5. For $5. You can post your car on Craigslist and millions of people can see it. $5. $5. Tom Uchiha, it always impresses me that you can pronounce Uchiha correctly. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that even means, bro. Then a weep, I don't know what that is. 37 degrees in Fahrenheit in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Oh, it's going up now. So the temperature is going up. So you went from 20 to 15. Now you're going to 37. Okay. So you're almost unthawed. Actually, you're over the freezing temperature. So I mean, what is it, like pretty much summer temperature? 37 is the highest it's gonna get. It was 11 degrees in Milwaukee. Yeah, I don't know how people live over there. It's crazy. I mean, I remember when it was like minus 20 or something like that in fucking Washington, and then I had to work when I was working construction back in the day. It's horrible. There, you can't even, dude, your gloves just fucking freeze. You have to wear like 3 pairs of fucking socks. Gary E, the last 10 years would have been for the Lexus SUV. Hold on a second. Gary E, Dan, the last 10 years, what is the best year for Lexus SUV? I have no idea. I have no idea. I know they had the biggest problem that I know of. Again, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not pretending to be a mechanic. I'm more of a money-saving guy, okay? Think about your Jewish friend. I'm that on the internet, okay? I care about your money. I care about your wallet. So I know more about saving money than all the technical stuff. You know, I'm not a mechanic. Straight up, not a fucking mechanic. Can't even change the engine. Don't know how to do that. I can do basic stuff, not super complicated stuff. So Lexus, what they did have is they had melting dashboards. So that was a problem with them. But then Lexus did a recall on that. So if you're thinking about, let's say you found a really, really, really good deal on it, Lexus. Okay, just put in a 2012 Lexus RX 300. right? Any problems with it. And just read the forums, blah, 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 and then take this car to mechanic. Hey, this car is prone for this problem. Hey, Mr. Mechanic, car technician, the guy with the smarts, the guy with thousands of dollars worth of tools. Does this car have this problem? How likely is this to happen? If this happens, how much is it to fix it? How much would you charge it to fix it? How easy can I get the parts? Do I need to go to the dealership to get the parts? Or can I go to the junkyard and get this thing for $25, $50, $80? Make sense? I mean, we have junkyards for a reason. You don't need to be going to a car dealership to buy $1,200 headlight when you can get it on eBay for $200. Make sense? Thoughts on renting a car while looking for a good car deal? Patrick, yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Hey guys, if you have no car and you need a car, yeah, you can definitely rent a car. It's not a problem. I know somebody who rented a car for like 2 weeks. They sold their car, right, to get to lower money, how much they owed, right? So because of the credit situation, it's different for everybody. Okay, they sell their car, they have no car, and then they're looking for a car. Typically, what I do in this situation is I find a car, then I put a deposit on the car from a credit card. Let's say $500. Okay, and I tell them, hey, give me 2 weeks to sell my shit. Right? You sell your shit, and then you have a car that's waiting for you, and then you can even. You're going to be without a car for only a few days. If you arranged everything good with car shipping, with buying a car, you should be without a car 5 days. That's it. You can just rent a car 5 days. I mean, 5 days for $40 a day on some kind of piece of shit car that just gets you back and forth. You can even ask somebody to give you a ride for 5 days. I mean, you can use Uber for 5 days, but renting a car is better. 5, 6, 10 days, whatever, a couple of weeks if you need to at the most. It's not that expensive considering you're gonna spend a couple of $100 on renting a car, but you're gonna save a bunch more on the car. Makes sense? Obviously, you don't tell the dealership that you're driving a rental right now. Gary E, hey, we're ice fishing here in North Dakota on the lakes. Yeah, dude, just make sure the ice is thick enough. I've seen a lot of fucking idiots who go on the ice. Just because it's ice, it doesn't mean it's safe ice. I mean, the amount of cars that I have seen on YouTube and just idiots drown, the amount of trucks and cars that have drowned it's too much. I mean, yeah, people think, oh, I can walk on the ice. I guess it can hold a 4,000-pound fucking truck. If it can hold me, it can definitely hold the fucking truck, So just make sure you don't drown, But then at that fucking temperature, it depends how long, you need about a week to have a solid, couple of feet of ice below you. All right, guys, are we good on questions? Are we complete? Have we been educated enough? I know I learned a few things. If you guys have any questions, you know where to find me in our Facebook group, 60 Minute Car. There's ex-car sales people there. There's mechanics there, quite a few mechanics. There's a bunch of people that went through this process. There's people that joined the program, went through this process. Ask them if you have any questions, and I'm going to be in there, obviously. But I love how the camaraderie that we have in our Facebook group is freaking amazing. Like somebody puts in a question, I get to it 3 hours later, and there's like 5, 6, 7 amazing answers. I love the camaraderie. That's what I'm trying to do, guys. That's what I want. I want a 60-minute car army. I want there to be an army. When I get hit by a bus, accidentally, of course, I don't want this to be done. I want there to be people who are going to continue this. That's really, that's what I want. If magically car dealers were to disappear, all right, overnight, like I would go do other stuff. Like I get shit written down. Literally, I have a list of things that I'm gonna do, after I do this. Once this monster is fucking slayed, I got other monsters I wanna fucking kill. This is not the only thing I wanna do in life. Let's get the situations fixed, okay? I want to do other stuff. Like, I have other things to do. I want a fucking army. Why, guys? I have 250 videos on YouTube on my channel. I just checked. It was over 250. That's like just over a year, dude. That's insane. I did the math. It's like a video every. It's like pretty much almost every day. So yeah, guys, I'm doing all I can to put this out there. You know, so we can really do something with this. I guess that's it. Second Life, Travis, Bruno, dude, that is so fun. You guys are coming in. I'm just about to sign out. No more question. I'm signing out. Hey, Flyby, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your company. My name is Dan, motherfucking strong. I'm signing out, and I'll see you on the internet.